I'm using this under the Fair Use Act, and like I do in some of my videos about these false prophets, I'm going to have a little fun with it. So, for those of you who have followed me for or even from the beginning perhaps, you'll remember the video that I did February the 1st of 2020 about the mark of the beast in the hand, and that of course is the Bluetooth symbol that is in your cellular phones. That is in every single cellular smartphone. Understand that, and that's how far that video goes back. Before any of these things started to manifest themselves. Before you needed to scan your phone to show that you had been marked with something. Remember what began to occur, and see that this video was another one, and this is on my other channel, my main channel, discussing the mark of the beast. February the 3rd of 2020, I was showing about that is the World Health Organization symbol, and that of course is your cellular phones, relating to the Bluetooth symbol and technology that synchronizes inside of your cellular phones. So that's how far back my prophecy goes. These prophecies that are coming to pass. I want you to see that Biden has issued an executive order about cryptocurrencies, and there's that picture. Look at that picture, another scanner. How we're going to we need to get rid of the dollar, and want to point out, he issued an executive order on this. Who would do, or why would he issue such a forceful order? Why would he take such draconian measures to do this? So, this was my book. Remember, as I've stated, I've had to copyright, or I copyrighted much of this stuff because all of these false Trump prophets had been stealing it. And I want to point out, there you see it, there's the phone, there's the Bluetooth symbol on the cover, and more importantly, there is that syringe, that snake's tooth, that tooth of the serpent that injects poison into the waters. Remember, you are the waters, Revelation 17 verse 15. So there was the book, my copyrighted prophecy, that I had to copyright because, once again, these false Trump prophets all steal and twist my prophecies for their Lord and Savior Donald Trump, when I have proven and shown that Donald Trump played the biggest part in this. Donald Trump was meeting with Fauci before he ever took office. That is a fact. And he also, Pfizer, one of the main creators of all of this, donated $1 million to Donald Trump's inauguration party alone. That was just to his inauguration party, after these wonderful meetings between Donald Trump and Dr. Fauci took place. So let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening in the prophetic world, and I want to show this because, and why this is important, because I want to remind you what I did in a previous video where Robin Bullock himself said that my books would be worthless to man, how he was trying to speak as if the Lord was speaking through him, and he was cursing my book, saying they would be worthless to man. The prophecies that I had given so very long ago, so very far before any of these events began to take place, with the snake bite in the cellular phones. Important how these things have all unfolded. And let's listen to Robin Bullock and see what we can ascertain. Whether he realizes it or not, he has inadvertently promoted my book and my prophecies, even though he was the one that was so angry about the fact that I had copyrighted them so they could no longer steal my prophecies and twist them.
You wonder if the illness that was circulated around was it. And you hear me talk about now there's signs that it was snake enzymes of the venom and so forth. And you hear...
Only recently are they catching up. Only recently catching up to where I was more than 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago now. They're only now catching up to where I was about the snake bite and the venom and the enzymes.
Well, the good old U.S. jackal that sits up there in that seat just signed an executive order for biocurrency. Biocurrency? What does that mean? It's not bio-life that you drink out of a bottle. Biocurrency has to do with biology and money.
Only catching up now. Only catching up now to where I was more than 2 years ago.
This mark and worship the beast. Now think to yourself, look how much people worship their phones. Look how everybody's got to have the newest, latest, and greatest of phones and technology. And
there it was, people, February the 1st, 2020. How far back my prophecies go, Robin Bullock. Aren't you so amazed at how accurate my prophecy is?
FTX is the safest and easiest way to buy and sell crypto. It's the best way to get in the game. At some point, not long ago.
That is a commercial, CBS News, talking about Biden's and promoting Biden's new agenda.
Yeah, it suggests. But there's a strange truth about this hot new thing. Bitcoin, the king of...
That comes directly from Biden's currency executive order that he had just passed. CBS News covering it.
Oh, okay. Oh, now the two-step verification.
Two-step verification. Okay, gotta open the authenticator.
It's
the future, baby.
The future of money has a lot of steps. Yeah, it suggests. But there's a strange truth about this hot new thing. Bitcoin, the king of... Oh, okay. Blockchain, the...
I want to show y'all this to make sure you know.
Is because it's a block.
This comes directly from CBS News covering that story about Biden's executive order. And remember, there it is, more scanning. There it is, people. All of these false prophets are only now catching up. See the phone in the right hand? See the snake tooth that injects the snake bite, the poison into you, and how it is all intricately linked together? There it is. Directly from CBS News, telling you how wonderful these new things are going to be as Biden signs his executive order forcing these things. There was the prophecy given more than 2 years ago. Mark of the beast. And there it is in the hand. Y'all be sure to spread that, people. Let everybody know who these false prophets follow and steal from, prophecies that were given years ago that are now coming to pass.